contributing to his organization. Many companies have paid him. American Honda, targeted by Sharpton in 2003 for not hiring enough minorities in management. 2 months later, the company met with Sharpton and began sponsoring events. Sharpton stopped protesting. Sharpton also gets a $25,000 a year consulting job with Pepsi after threatening a boycott in 2008 because he said their ads did not include black people. General Motors, for 6 years, held Sharpton at bay. They resisted his request for money, but they broke. They gave in after Sharpton threatened to boycott over the closing of a black-owned dealership in the Bronx in New York. What the Post brings up is a New York State Inspector General's report, which in 2008 gave $500,000 to education reform, which in turn gave money to Sharpton. The money was intended to promote educational equality. But it was given at the same time Plainfield was part of a group, Capital Play, trying to build a racetrack and a casino in Queens. Now, this company, Plainfield, denied that the money was intended to curry favor from Sharpton, but a year later, Sharpton got $100,000 from the company that had taken over Capital Play. So, that's how Sharpton shakes people down. That's race baiting for fun and for profit. Oh, by the way, Sony's the latest company that will probably pay Sharpton after they agreed to form a quote-unquote working group with him to focus on racial bias in Hollywood after emails leaked showing executives joking about Obama. Like a fox jumping on that. The Sony hacks come out. It's a matter of national security. We lose our first battle in the cyber war. We are literally held at digital gunpoint by Kim Jong-un. And Sharpton goes, ooh, there's money to be made. Snapped it up quick like. Kind of revolting, isn't it? Let's just sit and think about that for a second. Think about the amounts of money he's being paid. This is just a few instances of it. $500,000, $100,000 here, $25,000 a year consulting job with Pepsi because you threaten them. Make no mistake, it's exactly like the mob. It's a protection racket. Shaking people down left, right, and center. It's legal. And it's done under the guise of working toward equality. And it couldn't be a bigger crock. He's a crook. He's a race baiter. He shakes people down. He needs to be met with ultimate contempt by anybody that has hopes for equality in America. Hey, Funkhauser, did you by any chance, let me ask you this. Do you still have your Tinder app on your phone?
You know, we had a discussion about deleting it, and I think I deleted it, the app, but not the account. So, I'm out there somewhere still, maybe. Right.
But you're not actively using it.
Right.
Well, that's good because, ultimately you want you want to use things like Tinder and whatever the hell kids are using to hook up and bang each other these days so you can eventually bump uglies with the person that you're going to be able to make a life with. And that seems to be what you've done. You're cohabiting with someone you met on Tinder and you're sharing a life and things seem to be going well. Is this correct?
Yeah, I didn't use Tinder correctly, though. I think you're supposed to, not trade last names and stuff when you use that thing. But, I broke the rules and found a good one.
Well, I think I don't think there is any rule against finding a good one. It's whatever you need it for, I suppose. It's different for every individual. I will say this, though. Today is the best day of the year to find fresh meat on online dating. The idea of the turkey drop, where if you don't break up with someone by Thanksgiving, you're stuck with them to the new year. There's so many people that on New Year's Day are like, aha, sweet freedom. I'm cutting this dead weight loose. Hello, Tinder. And if you finally pulled the trigger and spent last night hunched over your computer creating a Match.com profile, know this, so did everybody else. And that means today is open season on tail, my friends. According to Match.com and plentyoffish.com, the first Sunday evening after New Year's is always the busiest time of year. Always. Which means today, the first Monday, there's more fresh meat on the online dating sites than any other day until next January. The stats also say that people who decide to do online dating in January are 15% more likely to meet someone compared to starting any other month of the year. It takes men an average of 10 weeks to get into a relationship through online dating. It takes women an average of 8. So there you go. Go forth and procreate, my friends. Happy New Year. Hopefully your 2015 is off to a flying start. Thank you for hanging out.